bombastic flop.
Yes. That's all I need to say. There's only, honestly, the last, couple of X-Men movies have been good. I thought the Wolverine, was good. I thought Days of Future Past was good.
I believe Fox has now entered the stage where they are putting out the worst movies possible on with Marvel characters just to spite Marvel.
Then Marvel goes off and retaliates by going off and killing off characters so they can't use any more source material.
It's like a breakup that has never gone good. And then the 10th movie to come out of the year of movies that are actually somewhat worth watching is Warcraft, which is based off the game World of Warcraft,
which is based off of the game Warcraft.
Yes. A game based off a game.
Which also has spawned a bunch of books and smaller games and God only knows what. I played that game for about 2 years.
I lost 2 years of my life playing that game.
No, you didn't. You barely played that. You played that for about 2 months and you gave up.
I played Warcraft.
Yes, well, Warcraft was a legendary game.
Yes, I killed my orcs. They bored me.
But I've seen the original trailer. I'm actually kind of excited about this. I
am too, except for one reason. If you go back and you look at all the movie based off of video games, how many of them have succeeded?
Honestly, video games, period. Does the first Mortal Kombat count?
No, it does not.
Then none.
And see, that's why I'm excited for a Warcraft movie, but also at the same time I am not, because it's either going to set the standard and more people are going to try to make movies based off video games, or it's going to finally kill off this adventure that should have been ended long time ago.
On the other hand, though, considering the amount of source material from World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft is more than just a video game. They have done countless hours and hours and hours of storytelling behind this. There are novels. There are so much stuff that they can use towards this. If done correctly, it should be epic.
I agree. Warcraft can continue into more than just one movie. Other video games should stay as video games. Final Fantasy is a perfect example of video games. Oh God,
let's not even bring that debacle up. I do not want to talk about the Final Fantasy movies.
Well, guess what? We're not. And the next ones are the reason why I continued my search down the list of movies coming out in 2016. Number 11, Independence Day, which has by far the most epic trailer I have ever seen.
It was pretty good.
Was
it epic? It
reminded me of the trailer that Jurassic World should have had.
I'm not quite sure how that makes sense, but go on.
It was... Jurassic World was one of those ones that had the most hype. And it wasn't hype because of the trailer. So, if you go back and you put the hype that they had because of the past Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever you want to call it, and add the epic trailer that Independence Day has now put out, you're looking at a movie that could have surpassed Star Wars. Yeah, who am I kidding? That will never surpass Star Wars. Number one. See, yeah. I'm looking forward to Independence Day.
You know what? I am too. Honestly, I'm just happy that Jeff Goldblum is back.
Yes! Jeff Goldblum has never left.
And I'm saddened by the fact that Will Smith is not in this movie, whether it was his choice or it was the studio's choice.
He's too busy boycotting the Oscars with his wife.
And we'll never bring that up again.
Why? I think that's a very entertaining fact.
Okay, fine. We will bring this up on another show.
Okay, we will do a whole show on bashing the Oscars.
Which, we pretty much do that all the time anyways.
Yes, we do. I think it's a glorified excuse to give them more money. We already stand in line at the movie theater and say, "Here, take my money."
Yeah, except usually the movies that win the big awards are the ones that you and I don't really like anyway.
And we've probably never heard of.
In some cases, yes.
Million Dollar Slum. I don't know.
Slumdog Millionaire?
Thank you, yes.
I never even knew what that movie was until after the Oscars.
I still don't know what that movie's about.
Some guy in India who's a bum wins millions on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire ripoff show.
Hey, sounds like America. So number 12, The BFG by Royal Dahl. And if you don't know what BFG is, it's Big Friendly Giant.
And again, if they stick close to the source material, this should be really good.
Anything
by Roald Dahl is like awesome,
and apparently,
except the Johnny Depp version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes,
that was a gong show.
This movie actually has Steven Spielberg's hands in it, which basically means it's going to be an awesome movie.
Yeah, pretty much anything that Steven Spielberg blesses with his hand. It's pretty good.
I wish Spielberg would bless me with his hand.
You and me both. As long as he didn't get a little too frisky. Because God forbid.
I don't know. I think I'd be okay with that. It's Spielberg after all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't turn down a legend. Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
Spielberg, if you're listening, I have a closet. Number 13.
Oh man, are we going off the rails in a crazy train now, man?
Yes. Speaking of which, actually, Black Sabbath is doing their final tour, but they've admitted that just because they're doing their final tour doesn't mean we won't still hear more music. So, in a year or so, they'll be desperate for attention and come back for more.
Okay.
It's got Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne did, Crazy Train, so it made sense. There you
go.
Fine. We should take a quick music break before we come back for more.
Oh, do we have to?
Yes, we do have more.
Fine.
Yes.
Go to the break.
Welcome back to the Captain Fizz and maskedguy show.
You know what? You're the reason why I need to drink.
And I'm the reason why I need to drink. Wait. No, yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, then all I gotta say, baby, is release the Kraken.
No, never release the Kraken. Until you've seen these following movies.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm trying my acting. I'm hoping Spielberg calls me after the show. I'm
just hoping that we'll go off and get ourselves someone to actually finance the show a little bit.
Spielberg.
Sponsors.
Spielberg.
If you want to go off and sponsor the show, go off and you can personally email me, and we'll bring that later on.
Yes.
Kind of. I don't know.
A little desperate there, eh?
Yeah, just a little bit. We need money.
He'll find you in the closet after the show. Number 13, Tarzan.
Next.
Really?
Yeah. I'm
excited to see another Tarzan movie, It's not like it comes out every 3 goddamn years.
I mean, Edgar Rice Burroughs writes some great stuff, and why do they keep going off and trying to do Tarzan? Seriously.
Okay, speaking of great movies that are being done stupidly, the next movie coming out is Ghostbusters with a female cast.
See, no, you know what? There's no way I can go off and possibly say anything negative about this without coming across as being sexist.
See,
so, come on.
I don't like that. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. Ghostbusters will be the Fantastic Four of 2016.
I don't know. My big thing is, for me, it's less the fact that it's all-girl cast.
It's the people they've chosen. Melissa McCarthy, come on.
I don't like her. I don't like her on Mike and Molly. I don't like anything she's done in movies, except for in Saint Vincent, which, I mean, she played straight man to Bill Murray.
Yes. The fact that she is in Ghostbusters automatically means it's going to flop, so it's going to be the Fantastic Four of 2016.
You need to stop drinking on the air.
I need to stop hiccuping. Next movie.
He's drinking, folks.
I know. Next movie, Star Trek Beyond. Beyond what?
I have no idea. All I know is it's beyond something.
Yes. I don't know. I'm really fascinated by Star Trek titles. They leave you wanting to understand where the hell they came up with the names.
I just recently watched the last Star Trek movie that came out with my parents, and I mean it holds up. It's a good movie.
The last time I watched Star Trek, I believe I had a brain aneurysm.
Don't even joke around about that, man.
My
My grandmother had an aneurysm, so you don't make jokes about that. I'll have to smack you.
Fine. It gave me a heart murmur. I don't know. I can't come up with any reason why I would watch Star Trek.
Oh my, okay.
Brain dead. Brain dead. There we go. I was brain dead because I watched Star Trek.
Okay, go on to the next one. Let's...
Bourne 5. So yet another movie in the Bourne legacy.
Have you actually seen any of these Bourne movies?
All of them.
I haven't seen one.
It is like a sexier James Bond.
There's no way to make James Bond sexy. I'm sorry. I don't care. You know,
they have made James Bond sexy. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. It's like it's the same old James Bond, just different actor, different name. It's the same thing.
I have nothing to say to this.
No.
Move on, please.
My movie of 2016.
Drum roll, please.
August 5th, Suicide Squad. And I, like everybody else, is only excited for this movie for Harley Quinn.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in Killer Croc myself.
Well, you know what? You can go to Florida for that.
Okay.
So,
sure.
Yeah. The Florida crocodiles, it makes sense.
I think maybe Australia may, because isn't it alligators in Florida?
Shut up. You could be right.
I could be wrong, too.
Apparently, Ben Affleck's Batman is expected to make more than just a cameo. Apparently, he's going to play a big part, and yet Joker apparently doesn't. I don't understand the reasoning for some of these movies, but it's on Harley Quinn.
Well, exactly, and to just go a little bit deeper, the recent trailer that came out, you don't actually see the Joker interacting with any of the other members of Suicide Squad, with the exception of Harley Quinn.
Yes, and even that is not really interacting with her. So it's I don't know. I still think stick with my theory that this is not Joker. It is Jason Todd, and I refuse to back away from that theory.
And yet, I think there's a rumor or something about Batman versus Superman might have Nightwing in it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we're just going to move on from
that. There's some weird things going on in the DC universe that I am not sure I entirely like at this moment, but hey, they got to make something interesting.
Yes, indeed.
So, anyways, Harley Quinn is played by Margot Robbie, and it looks like a very phenomenal Harley Quinn, which isn't very seen. Harley Quinn isn't something that you see very often in movies.
This is actually going to be... Well, this is her live-action movie debut. She's never been in one... I mean, she's been, I think, in a couple of direct-to-video cartoon releases, but this will be the first time the show will be on the big screen.
Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think it's very unique.